So in today's video, I'm talking about at-home workouts. So if you don't have time to go to a gym, you literally have a schedule where it's so jam-packed that you can't find time to go outside your home to exercise, or you are an elderly person, woman or man, and you would rather stay in the home and do workouts at the house, and you feel more comfortable at the house. If you are in those positions, why just skip on exercise as a whole? Why would you skip on exercise and say, nah, I don't want to do any type of exercise? Where in your own home, you can do so many different type of exercises. Whether or not you are older, younger, this is for anybody. You could do at-home workouts. And I'm not saying, oh my gosh, are you trying to say like don't go to the gym ever again? No, I am always for both. For gym workouts, so lifting weights, and on top of that, calisthenics. Calisthenics and gym workouts go hand in hand. You should be doing both. And if you can do at-home workouts on certain days, I'm not saying forever, but if you can do certain days of gym workouts and then also manage at-home workouts on days where it gets too busy and you cannot find time to go to the gym, you can manage workouts at home, and you could do so many different things. You can literally do 9 different exercises with a chair. Imagine that, 9 different exercises, and be working like different parts of your body. You could be working shoulders, you could be working tricep, you could be working chest, all from that chair. Legs as well. Seated single leg squats. You can do so many different things with different objects and variations of each object as well. So in order to actually complete these and in order to do them, you got to start getting creative. And if you really want to exercise and do these certain types of movements, you have to know that there are things in the house that you can actually use and benefit you when it comes to exercising the body. So what I'm trying to say is that you can always find ways. Don't find an excuse like, oh, I'm at the house today, I don't have time to go to the gym, I can't. But then you have 30 to 45 minutes of a break in between work. Go for it. You know, work out at the house. Do push-ups, do sit-ups, do some squats. Any type of objects that you have where you could pick things up, go for it. Lift things, if you go to the garage and you have to like move things around or something, like, oh, today's the day, I gotta move some things, it's getting a little messy in here. Be careful, of course, because it could be heavy, but you could still do a workout with some boxes, with some objects. You're doing exercise, and sometimes on days you don't even realize it because you're moving constantly, you're picking things up and you're using your muscles. But what I'm trying to say is that you can do at-home workouts, and don't let that escape your brain on days where you cannot go to the gym. On days you can't go to the gym, don't just give up. You can always find a way, and that's at home. There's so many different things you could do. I could do about 4 or 5 different type of exercises on this couch that I'm sitting on right now. And I'm not trying to throw out all my secrets to you guys, you know, like I'm not going to start doing all these exercises to be like, oh my gosh, look at this is how you can do it. But what I'm trying to say is that there's always ways. Get creative and you could do it. And, you know, in the future, I am going to, at one point, because I have packages, at-home workout packages of myself, and there are so many more different exercises that I know of that I have not even completed yet in this house that I live in myself. And once I actually start doing these exercises, I'm going to record them and keep them in my file forever, because these are very valuable. Who knew that you could you can have a full-on workout every day at your own home without going to a gym? That's awesome. But I still recommend go to the gym, because you don't have a full-on gym in your house. You don't have weights. You don't have all that stuff. Unless you do, that'd be awesome. Cool. That's great. But if you don't, you should always mix in with both. And I think that it's awesome to be able to come up in your own mind things that you can do that uses your own body weight. And the fact that you can push your own body weight in your own home and then end up having a great exercise where you put in max effort still, but you didn't have to drive 45 minutes to the nearest gym. Imagine if you live 45 minutes away. You could do at-home workouts, you know? But if there's a gym close to you, I obviously recommend going doing both. You should always do both, because exercise is key. And just because you at this certain point, you could get bored of the at-home workouts. You know, you're in your house all day. You're like, I want to go to the gym. I want to see people. I want to see the mirrors. I want to see the exercises. And if you want to start gaining more muscle, of course, you're going to look good and you're going to have a great exercise at the house, but you're not going to gain the muscle mass that you want if you don't go to a gym. See what I mean? That's a big one. That's a big key right there. So at the end of the day, I'm saying that exercise should never escape you. You should never let exercise leave the mind. You should always exercise and find ways to do it. And that is at-home workouts. And you can always get a great workout at home. You can always find objects and toys and things around you, furniture itself, that you could get a great workout in with those objects. So that's all I gotta say. And let's stay active and get kinetic.